Samedi 3 août 2024, vous regardez à l'instant l'édition du premier week-end du 8e mois de l'année. Madame, Monsieur, bonsoir et bienvenue au journal du Made in Cameroun. Et voici la une pour ce dernier virage des vacances. Découvrez dans ce journal quelques sites touristiques que vous devrez impérativement visiter si vous êtes à Douala, la capitale économique du pays. Aussi, préparez la rentrée scolaire avec la craie Forbes Color. Elle est 100% made in Cameroun, sans poussière et produite de façon durable pour notre environnement. Voilà, c'était donc tout pour les titres. Madame, Monsieur, on se retrouve tout de suite pour le développement. Let's start with Forbes Color. Discover the vibrant world of Forbes Color chalk, where creativity meets innovation and sustainability. Either for students or teachers, it is among the best chalks that can be used in a school by this upcoming classes resumption. Let's explore and know more about the features, benefits, and the uses of Forbes Colors with Merveille Godwins.
Paul Forbes, a dynamic Cameroonian entrepreneur and founder of the Forbes Group in Douala. The group comprises of 3 subsidiaries, a mini market, a printing company, and Forbes Color, the chalk of the future. Forbes Color is a pioneering company operating in the production of school supplies in Cameroon and Africa, such as the production of notebooks, pens, colored pencils, and other school materials. Forbes Color is a chalk like no other, qualified as the chalk of the future, of superior quality and adaptable to all types of board, 100% local, not toxic and non-polluting, this protecting the environment. By using local sourced materials and minimizing waste, Forbes Colors has reduced its carbon footprint significantly. The innovative production process also ensures that their chalk is ultra-light, non-toxic, and adaptable to all types of boards. As the world becomes increasingly environmentally conscious, the demand for sustainable products like Forbes Color chalk is on the rise. Discover more about Forbes Color products on the Facebook page Forbes Colors.
Nous revenons avec le portrait de cette grande dame qui a marqué son temps. Alvin Ekoto Ebolo fut cadre d'administration, mais également auteur. Voici comment elle a laissé des marques fortes à travers l'histoire de l'éducation de la jeunesse au Cameroun, à travers cet élément que nous propose Octavie Mbadi.
Né vers 1927 à Douala et décédé le 12 juin 2005 à Yaoundé, Alvin Ekoto Ebolo était une femme d'exception. Elle a marqué l'histoire du Cameroun par son engagement dans l'éducation et la politique. Alvin Ekoto a consacré sa vie à l'éducation des jeunes Camerounais. Institutrice de formation, elle a rapidement gravi les échelons pour devenir inspectrice générale de l'enseignement primaire. Son dévouement et son expertise lui ont valu le respect et l'admiration de ses collègues et de ses élèves. En 1984, Alvin Ekoto Ebolo publie son œuvre la plus célèbre, Mon livre unique de français. Ce manuel scolaire a accompagné des générations d'écoliers camerounais dans leur apprentissage de la langue française. Son succès lui a valu une reconnaissance nationale et internationale. Alvin Ekoto Ebolo a également été une militante politique engagée. Membre du parti au pouvoir, le Rassemblement démocratique du peuple camerounais RDPC, elle a occupé plusieurs postes importants au sein du parti et du pouvoir. Elle était notamment vice-présidente du bureau national de l'Organisation des femmes du RDPC. Alvin Ekoto est décédée en 2005, laissant derrière elle un héritage riche et inspirant. Elle a été une pionnière de l'éducation au Cameroun, une femme politique accomplie et défenseur des droits des femmes. Son nom continue de résonner dans le pays et son exemple continue d'inspirer les nouvelles générations.
If you are traveling to Douala by these holidays and there are places that you should visit, discover the hidden treasures of Douala and around, and more about the history of the city, the economic capital of Cameroon, which has beautiful and attractive places to explore through this report of Merveille Godwins.
3 touristic places you should visit in Douala. Douala is the capital of the coastal region and the economic capital of Cameroon, with an area of 923 kilometers and a population of about 3,500,000 inhabitants. Here are some beautiful and attractive places you should visit in Douala. On the first position, we have the Pongo Monkey Island, located in the littoral region near Edea. It is bordered by the Sanaga River. This island offers opportunities to walk about canals of the Atlantic Oceans and relax on its wonderful beaches. A visit to Pongo Monkey Island generates the necessary resources for the protection of animals. If you are coming from Douala, after 2 hours driving in the taxi or personal vehicles, you are welcome to visit this refuge for the whole day without not forgetting, of course, your snacks. In second position, we have Douala Edea Reserves. Located in the littoral region, precisely in the Sanaga Maritime Division created in 1932. It covers an area of 160,000 habitats. The fastest means of transport is by car, which takes approximately 56 minutes from Douala. It is equally a home for elephants, antelopes, sea turtles, dolphins, crocodiles, and many fish species. In third position, we have the Palace of King Bell. Also known as La Pagoda King Bell Palace is located in Douala, precisely at Bonanjo, Ancien Plateau Jos in the Douala District Council. This palace was built in 1995 by the Germans for King August Manga Dumbe, also known as King Bell. The palace is an iconic building in Douala and has a significant history and cultural heritage of Bell dynasty, which ruled the kingdom of Douala from 1792 to 1914. Known as a popular touristic attraction in Douala,
Yaoundé, the capital of Cameroon, is also known as the Seven Hills City. This because it is surrounded by breathtaking mountains that offer its peaceful escape from the hustles of the urban life. From the majestic Mount Phoebe to the scenic Mount Elundem, many people still know how to get to their tops. So these are the 3 mountains you should visit if you are in Yaoundé.
3 mountains you can visit in Yaoundé. The first mountain you can visit while being in Yaoundé is Mount Phoebe. Located just a few kilometers from Yaoundé city, this mountain offers stunning views of the city and surrounding landscape. Known as a 5-star hotel, Mount Phoebe provides quality services to its customers. It equally features 3 outdoor pools, 2 lawn tennis courts, and even a free airport shuttle services. This spacious guest room at Mount Phoebe all have large windows and scenic views. The second mountain you can visit in Yaoundé is Mount Elundem. Located only 7 kilometers from Yaoundé, Elundem Mount is particular rocky massif covered for miles by a dense forest with several species of trees and animals. Trekking the mountain, 1,200 meters, allows you to see and appreciate some great wildlife. With a refreshing natural water source, it is advisable to have snacks to stay hydrated during the hiking. Finally, the third mountain you can visit in Yaoundé is Mount Colondom, which covers approximately 1,221 meters. The journey to Mount Colondom will allow you to push your limits and recharge in a natural space full of freshness. You can equally observe magnificent landscape. Activities like stretching, sport dance, communication with nature, praying, and more can be done at Mount Corondom. Snacks are also advisable to stay hydrated during the hiking.
We have got to the end of this edition of the Made in Cameroon newscast. Ladies and gentlemen, let me express our gratitude to you for this little time you've spent with us watching. If you enjoy the news, feel free to like, comment, and share. Goodbye, and see you soon.